It is done. Let me share a story with you. Years back, I was sick, or I became sick. Things were bad. I didn't like the symptoms that I was seeing. I was managing it and confessing. Then, finally, I called my wife. I said, babe, take me to the hospital. He said, eh? I said, you heard me. Take me to the hospital. She said, 1 minute. So she went to prepare herself. So I said, wait, God, the hospital is not my PPA. You sent me here on an assignment. I said, babe, get me a chair. So she put a chair in the compound. I sat down alone. I said, I'm about to go to the hospital. Should I go? Will you be with me there? While I was talking, I saw like a flash, like a mighty angel descended. Like a flash. He didn't say a word. He didn't say don't go. He didn't say I've healed you. I just saw like a flash, like the speed of a bullet, like an angel hit the ground just behind me. I said, I'm not going again. God has responded. On the strength of my walk with God, I understood that whatever I was feeling was an attack. On the strength of my walk with God, I understood that the angel that showed up is an angel of vengeance. The symptoms didn't have to go. The symptoms did not have to go. I said, God has responded. Went to bed that night. Oropo came in past 12. Never his culture. Came in with his wife. They said, Apostle is sleeping. He said, no, I must see him. I must see him. I came downstairs. We held hands. Agreed in prayer. I woke up the following morning like a newborn baby. If you don't find something in God, drugs will determine when you die. You don't prepare in a battle. You prepare ahead of it. The knowledge of God fortifies a man ahead of the day of evil. Make sure, sir, that what you claim to know is not hanging on your head. Make sure it is something rooted in your spirit. Make sure it is formed. That even if the whole earth is crashing down, that even if nations are tumbling, even if all the hosts of hell are deep and released against you, make sure your root is fastened. Make sure. Because many elements will come to test the solidity of what we are building. Make sure. Make sure you have found the way to the secret place. Make sure. Make sure you know how to respond with prayer. Make sure you are not the believer who says, let's leave prayer and face reality. That is not God they told you about. It is the God you found. By an encounter, by a walk, by something that can be held, something palpable, that even at gunpoint, you say, can I pretend not to have met him? That even at gunpoint, you say, can I pretend not to know the one who sent me? That even if 1,000 armies release, your root is deep in him. Make sure. Because as we approach the coming of Jesus, there's going to be winds. Structures will